Hi, my name is Mike and this is Let's Make, a series in game development. Indie games resort to a lot of tools to get an edge, from retro graphics to catchy music, even use emerging styles of gameplay or mimic other games. One of those tools is procedural generation. Giving your game infinite levels can be a great advantage, from replayability to the wonders of exploration. That is, if you can implement it correctly. Failing to code procedural generation can bring more problems than it solves, if you don't give your algorithm the correct rule set. If you don't give it enough rules, it will make levels that are impossible to pass. If you give it rules that are too strict, the levels will be predictable, and after a few levels, the game will be devoid of fun. This video requires you to have a minimum knowledge of programming, and that is to know what is and how to use a matrix. Today we'll be using Dungeon Up, Ziggurat, and the Zelda series as our templates. First, let us talk about the games. Dungeon Up describes itself as a roguelike puzzle game with procedurally generated levels. Each level is basically a maze, full with locked doors and enemies. The point of the game mechanic is to get to the boss of each set of floors, administrating your keys and health, which are limited resources. Everything, with few exceptions, are generated by an algorithm. From the walls to the enemies to the items positions. Ziggurat is also a procedurally generated game. However, it limits its generation to the room's placements. Each room is handcrafted. However, given the fact that they do not know the layout of the level, and the fact that the game is an arena shooter, the rooms are simple. The Zelda series are games focused in exploration, and everything is handcrafted. We'll be following its example to make good dungeon layouts. With that out of the way, let's get started. First, let's tackle the levels themselves. There are a wide number of ways to generate a maze. You can choose the one you like the most. For this example, we'll be using the deep first search algorithm, Randomized. Also, we'll be calling our matrix maze. We will add more rules once we have a functional generator. So first, we will start with a maze that is literally a solid wall. That is, a maze without hallways. You can choose any value to represent the walls. In this case, I will be using -1. For our deep first search algorithm, we'll be starting by picking any point in our maze. We will mark this spot as an empty space or hallway. You can use any value as long as it's different from your walls. I will be using 0. Then we will check the surrounding walls and pick one at random. Now we will check if this wall can be removed. These rules are what will shape our maze. We will check all cells surrounding that wall. First, look at the cell we came from. All cells in this side will be ignored. After that, we will check the rest of the cells. If any of these cells is a hallway, this wall cannot be removed. If this cell can be removed, we will mark it as a hallway, and the one we came will put in a pile. We will repeat this process using this new hallway. If it cannot be removed, we pick one of the walls at random and try again. If we run out of walls, we will drop the hallway we are using and grab one from the pile. Then we will try again. When we empty off the pile, the maze will be complete. Now we can just slap an entrance and an exit somewhere and we are good to go. We will continue adding rules to this algorithm in the next videos. Now, here is our deep search first running and our maze completed. Now we can generate our own maze levels. In the next video we'll continue our game. The source code for this algorithm and all future resources used to make this game will be available for my Patreon supporters. You can get to my Patreon by clicking the annotation or using the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye! If you like this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon.